let me say we've been getting together here for 20, 25 years, something like that. At about this time to talk about early single sideband. Many of us are on a variety of radios. This one, I like to call it the radio version of a 59 Studebaker because it was made out of piles of junk I had in my garage. The variable frequency oscillator is a Collins 310B permeability tuned oscillator from 1948. And I'm using that to excite the Heathkit sideband adapter from 1959. And that's converting the Heathkit Novice Rig DX60 to a primitive form of phasing type sideband. And that whole thing is driving my Collins 30L1 and listening on the Drake 2B. With the cumulative multiplier peaked all the way up, and I'm still hearing noise. We'll make the best of it. Buy-sell trades are appropriate if they're vintage radio related. I'm going to take a few check-ins, turn it over to Jay. We'll also listen for WK5R Rusty, and hopefully he'll be able to hear those people way north of us better than Jay and I do. All right, let me start with my neighbor, TXW. George, talk to us, K5LYN.
Hello, Lynn, and all around the net for the finest hour of amateur radio for the week from WB5TXW. On the S-line, 32S1, 75S3, 30L1, the power supply speaker box, Shure 444, 75-meter dipole fed with 450 ohm twin lead out in the woods in the side yard. So that's it. Not a great band for propagation, I don't think, tonight, but hearing some nice radios. WB5TXW back to net.
George, as usual, you got that Collins exactly right. Sounding great. All right, Mr. Justin, AI5OS. Hey, Justin, bring us up to date. K5LYN.
Hey, good evening, folks. This is AI5OS. We're on the Drake 4B. The Drake TX4 B-line with the Drake R4, and we're going out through on end-fed running about 160 watts. Everybody's sounding good tonight. Really love what I'm hearing here. So thank you all for letting me in. This is AI5OS.
Great signal, Justin. The audio is fantastic on that radio. You are a hair higher in frequency than George and I were, but we'll check that zero beat function and make sure the transmitter and receiver are together because they're known to get off a little bit. Collins is too, by the way, and Collins doesn't make an easy way to adjust it. Drake does. Thank goodness for them. Good to hear you, Justin. Any new projects in your works over there?
Well, hopefully, if all goes well. We'll get our hex theme up here in a couple of weeks. We're getting the mast and everything else. They've got a 40-foot push-up pole, and it's just a matter of getting the hex theme up on the pole and getting the rotor on. So hopefully we'll have that done here just before the start of the brand new year.
Okay. Well, I was in a situation where we had let me see, it was a TA33. No, it was a Cushcraft A3, followed by the hex beam, and the hex beam was equal to the more conventional beam, so you're going to be in great shape, over.
That's what they tell me, and I was going to use a tower, but a friend of mine came over and scoped it out and said, look, you're far and away going to be better off just using a mast than trying to go through all the trouble to get a tower up. And so I said, okay, fine. So I've got a mast, and we're going to do everything we can, hopefully here in the next few weeks, as soon as a buddy of mine can get out here to get this hex beam up on the roof and get it built. So I am excited.
You got every reason to be. Keep us posted on the project. We'll look for you here anytime at all. Hey, KC5L, Tom, how you hearing me down there? K5LYN.
Good evening, Grant. Good one on about 8%. This is KC Southville, Tom in San Antonio. And tonight we're talking on the electronic 200V transmitter, the 600L amplifier, the Johnson KW Matchbox. That's going into a homebrew doublet up about 15 feet. The microphone is the D104. We're listening on the R398, which I have 0 beat to a modern rig, and you're sounding right on frequency. Studebaker is sounding great as usual. That's about all I have, Lynn. So back to that, KC5L.
Okay, Tom, I'm convinced the band is not too good today. I heard you 100%, and your station sounds fine, but yeah, we're not we're not where we need to be. All right, hey, let me move on to my friend out there, WA5IGG. What do you say, Adolph? K5LYN.
Yeah, this is WA5IGG, and good afternoon to you, Lynn, on this noisy night. But you're sounding really good. You're coming in 20 over here. Really nice, clean, clear signal. Anyway, this evening we're operating Helicrafters, the SX-117 HT-44 pair, and we're not operating them transceive. We're operating them separate, so hopefully I'm reasonably close to frequency. And into that, we are driving an Amp Supply Company LA1000A sweep tube amplifier using a Turner Plus 3 microphone, and the antenna is an inverted V. So that's the setup, Lynn, over.
Is that amplifier with a bunch of sweep tubes in it?
Yeah, QSL. It's got 4 sweep tubes in parallel.
Well, I'm a sweep tube fan, as you know, and it's doing a great job. What kind of power do you think it's putting out, Adolph?
Oh, I'd estimate about 400, maybe somewhere between 400 and 500 watts. I don't have a watt meter. I'm just kind of judging it on by looking at my Heathkit SB 610 scope.
Okay, well, you know, I've got a sweep tube amplifier too, and I get 400 out of mine, 4.6 DQ5s, home built. They're great tubes. Good to hear you, Adolph. Anything else for the group this evening?
No, that's all. I'm glad you're out there, and so we'll say 73s to everybody. This is WA5IGG, back to net.
All right, happy holidays to you and the family. N5JJI, what do you say, Ed?
Hello, Lynn and the group. This is M5JJI in New Braunfels. I pulled an old microphone out of my dad's junk box and tried it on this HW101, and it seemed to match up pretty well. So it's an Astatic DN500, giving me a nice needle swing. HW101 over to the SB201 amplifier to a Dentron Super Tuner, a 4-to-1 Ballum, and 400 ohm ladder line up to an inverted V at about 45 feet. That's where we are tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds great. It's got very nice, clear audio. It might have a few more highs in it than what we usually hear, but I wouldn't say it's better or worse than the other, and I think it sounded great.
Well, next time I need to bust a pile up, I'll drag it out.
Doing a fine job. Anything else for the group this evening?
No, good to hear everybody, and happy holidays.
All right, and by the way, to the group, I just got a note from Matt, and I believe we are being recorded tonight, and I always look forward to that big time. I find out the hard way how much I missed the boat in terms of getting right on the frequency. All right, N5WJA, did I hear you a while ago? Well, I don't hear that right now. Let me see. KA5CXG, Bob?
Yes, sir. KA5CXG out here in noisy West Texas. You want noise, we got lots of it. And on the 830, and Mercs and Turner and homemade inverted V and all that good stuff. And not got much going on. We are kind of having a slow season this year, but we're doing good and enjoying all the good radios. And I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but I got an amplifier coming. So pretty soon I will be amplified from out here. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. K5CXG.
And Bob, we're hearing you a lot better than we did a while ago, for sure. So the band is unstable tonight, and it's still noisy, but you're coming way up and sounding great. All right, let's see if we can hear the other Bob, K5OAQ with the wire in the attic. How about it, Bob?
Yes, I am here. This is K5OAQ. However, I'm using a relatively modern transceiver to talk to you at the moment. And as soon as I give it back to you, I'm going to switch over to a receiver so I can qualify as an antique. This particular receiver is a 1939 Navy RAL-8 Regenerative with a homebrew power supply, K508Q.
Well, okay, Bob, and by the way, I think your antenna qualifies because in the early days of amateur radio, we always had to do makeshift situations, you know. It wasn't like we went to a store and bought an antenna. We looked in the garage to see what we could put together and make an antenna. And you did that, and you did it extremely well. So keep us posted on that other receiver you're going to be listening to. Any new projects in the works, Bob?
I'm hunting some number 18 wire to rewind the transformer, but that's all.
Okay, well, I've got gobs of transformers around here. If you think I might have one that'll meet your needs, send me an email. All right, I'm going to pick up my friend Phil, then I'll give it to Jay. Jay, I've got MTT on the list and N0SED Steve. But I better talk to my friend Phil over there, N5PF. Phil, what about it, K5LYN?
Good evening. This is Phil, located near Vicksburg, Mississippi. He's pretty good, but we got a lot of static crashes. That storm has just left us. It's down in southeast Mississippi now, and static is horrendous here. But I'm hearing it pretty good. I'm interested in an item that I don't know exists. A DAR, digital audio recorder. A lot of times my hearing's not very good. And a lot of times I hear car signs, and it's not what I heard. I don't process them right or something. But if I had a recorder, I'm used to having one on the TV. I can back it up and hear or see what I missed. It sure would be nice to have one on this radio. Anyway, I've got an S-line, a round MS line, 32S3, 75S3B, 212C4, Howell 2-line microphone, and a Collins 30L1, putting out about 700 on tune-up. So, hello, it's pumping up there pretty good. And a case dipo at 45 feet. Back to net, N5PF.
Okay, one question, Phil. First of all, we know you have done wonderful work on 3 Collins stations. You've got them all working, including an amplifier. You've done some very nice work there. Did you say you were getting the recordings of the net? If not, I'll get you connected. Over.
No, I am looking for a recorder, an audio recorder that I can back up and listen to right here in front of me. When I hear a car sign and I miss it, or someone says something and I miss what they say, and I can go back and hear it again. That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay, but you're getting you know about the recording of the whole net that's available to all of us?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Okay, well, if you're not getting it, let me know. We'll get you fixed up. All right. Yeah, I don't have a solution for your other problem there. Good luck with it. Okay, hey, Jay, KM5QS, how about it? K5LYN.
Yes, sir, I'm back. I had to go while you were... Just a second. Dang, it's been one of those days down here. Anyway, I'm here. All right. This is JKM5QS, and I guess I'm qualified this evening because my complete entire antenna system, from the amplifier to the tuner, anyway, after the amplifier, the tuner, the feed line, the antenna is all homebrew, made by my own hot little hands, stretched out across the neighborhood. But the transmitter tonight is Kenwood 990 because I was busy and didn't get my stuff in a row. But anyway, that's my problem. All right, y'all. With all the crashes and everything, let me start off with Mike, WA5MTT. Go ahead, sir.
All right, Lynn. Hope you're copying okay. We're on the Collins KWM 380 tonight. We're cheating a little bit as we're hybrid. We're running all solid state on this rig and a metal ceramic tube on the 30S1 amplifier. And the microphone is Electro Voice 664. How does this? It looks like I'm delivering about 1,400, so everybody should be able to hear me over the static crashes. Go ahead.
You are a full K wide. Your audio envelope is complete, and you're 30 over, so no problems.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Thank you, sir, and we'll catch you after the net.
Alrighty. All right, folks. This came. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was my. All right. Damn. Excuse me. It's been a long day. I'm operating off of 5 hours sleep in the last 24 hours. That's my problem. K0SED. Steve?
Well, good evening, Jay, and all the boat anchors. K0SED and Tyler. Where, as usual, I'm on the great old Kenmore 520, Collins 3001, dipole 40-odd feet up in the air, and that's about it from Tyler, Texas. Good to hear everybody in the static crashing band. K0SED.
All righty. Well, it's going to be Christmas time. I mean, it's getting chilly, so maybe that beats the heat for a day or two. We'll see what happens. Who's next for the boat anchors? I don't have another list going other from what we already had, so who's next? Check in.
WB50 Sierra Whiskey Oscar Zulu. Alpha Hotel.
Okay, I got OZZ, WOZ, and was there one ending in Lima Sierra?
November 5, Oscar Bravo, Quebec.
Well, okay, I got that one written down too, Oscar Bravo, Quebec, and then we'll go from there. WB5 OZZ, go ahead, Don.
Oh, this WB5 OZZ in New King, Texas. Running on Kenwood 830S. Homebrew 3 to 1,000 amplifier, Dover Bazooka 45 feet, and I needed to know the name of that guy that was working with the X-Beam. That's the stage I'm in. Need some advice from him if you know the call sign. I didn't get a chance to write it down. Over.
Yeah, that's Justin, AI5OS up in Cedar Park.
Oh, WA5OS, right?
No. Alpha, India. The number 5, Oscar Sierra.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Did you tell us what you're running, Doc?
Yeah, Kenwood TS 830 and a Homebrew 3-1000 amplifier and grounded grid. The Bazooka at 35, let's say 45 feet now.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All righty. Good deal. See you later, Don. All right. K8WOZ, the Woodpecker Man. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, good evening, Jay, and all the other boat anchor collectors, I guess. This Dan, K8WOZ, middle of Houston. I've just run the same thing I usually do. This is a Kenwood 830. A lot of those tonight by the sound of it. And driving a Collins 30L1. And antenna's an Invert V, about 42 feet. And I'm talking on an MC50 microphone. Nothing much else going on here. Just working on stuff. Building a little power supply downstairs I'm hoping to try out tomorrow. And a few more things going to be moving down the road, and one I might be picking up. We'll have to wait and see, but it's always fun to have some new project to look forward to. It's better than just sitting around looking at the walls, I guess. Thanks for letting us sneak in, Jay. Hey, by the way, that 31000 Don pulled out of the garage there, I think sounds pretty good. That's it from here. Thanks for letting me sneak in, KWZ.
Okay, Dan. Yeah, it does. Those are pretty good tubes. As long as you don't leave them in an RF Harris too long, then it has a tendency to do bad things to them. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all right, Dan, good deal. It sounds like everything's going your way, and like that, Bob's already anticipating. He's already got the shakes out there waiting for that amplifier. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. All right, November 5, Oscar Bravo, Quebec.
Yeah, hello, Jay. Man, you're sounding good into Marshall, Texas. I'm Glenn, Golf Lima Echo November, and we picked up a couple weeks ago. I bought a Swan 500CX. It's running a little over 510 watts there, peak power, and it's got the little old, it's the 500CX with the Swan 117 XC power supply. It wouldn't work when I got it, and I found the short in the power supply after a little bit of looking at it and digging into it. Anyway, it seems to be working. We're running the radio into a MFJ tuner and built the antenna. I've got some number 12 wire up there, and it's a folded dipole at 460 feet long. It's folded back, and I've got it dropped down up underneath itself, probably about 8 feet below. It looks like a coat hanger, and it's in an inverted V fashion, and got about 20 feet or so, about 40 feet of ladder line, 300 ohm coming off of that, and into a 1-to-1 balance. So anyway, that's what we're doing here. Oh, I got about 250 feet of coax from my shop all the way around the cedar board fence over to the antenna feed point. So that's kind of how it is here, Jay, and everybody sounded good. Steve, boy, all of Phil, everybody, and Lynn, I just got on here, and first time on in a long time on the boat anchor net. Last time I was on, I had a Kenwood 530, and I still have it, and was talking on that. So back to you there, Jay. KM5QS N5OBQ.
All righty, Glenn. Good deal. No, you're sounding fine. You're solid 15 and bouncing 20 over down here, so no problems at all. It's working great for you. Good job finding that short in the Drake power supply. That Swan. Yeah, Swan, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll wake up in a minute or a day or a week or two. Anyway, thank you, Glenn, for checking in. We'll talk to you later. All right, who's next for the boat anchors?
65 India Sierra.
Station ending in Sierra.
65 India Sierra. Doug, over here where all the noise is coming from, but it's moving all the way. But I hear it pretty strong. I'm on that DS830 and I'm driving a solid state amplifier about 900 watts out into a double bazooka up about 30 foot. So that's about the whole story there. Appreciate you. W5 value.
Okay, Doug. Good deal. Yeah, I thought I recognized that voice. We hadn't heard you in a while. Hope everything's all right.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to start remembering to check in. I keep forgetting. The old man forgets things, Jay. I know you don't.
Yeah, right. Well, what can I say? Oh, anyway, thanks for checking in, Doug. We'll see what we can do here. Lynn, is Rusty around?
I haven't heard him.
Okay. Don't know. Anyway,
he's mobile.
I'll take a couple more and then I'll check with him.
Yeah, he's mobile.
Oh, he's mobile. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. N5WJA. Go ahead.
N5WJA. I'm on my 890 and Alpha 78. Many tornadoes in the area down here today. Tore up a bunch of crap. Now, it's about 3/4 of a mile, so we're fine. All the kids are fine. I'm tickled to death. 735 WJ. Back to you, Jay.
Okay, Jim. Well, be careful. Keep keep a sharp eye out and keep that cellar door greased where y'all can get down to it. Anyway, hope you don't need it. All righty. Who's next for the boat anchors?
5JGX, are you taking general check-in?
JGX, sound like Hugo. Go ahead.
Well, hello, Jay. I am on the Gold Line microphone. Hopefully you like this audio here, or all of that. And just to let you know, the gain on the mic is all the way up on the radio. You can't go any further. Anyway, so hopefully it sounds good. We are here and joining the net as well. Over.
Yeah, sounds fine. No RF on it. It's working like it's supposed to, and it's a good deal.
Roger. Well, all right. I'll let you carry on with the rest of them. I don't know where you were, but here we are, and we're listening. Over.
Okay, thanks for checking in, Hugo. We'll see you later. All right, who's next? I didn't hear anything. It might be time to let Lynn take another run at it if Rusty's not ready to do it.
We'll be at the house in just a little bit, J.Q. Company.
I barely heard you. Did you say you were almost to the house, or what?
Roger. I got the house in sight, and as soon as I get there, give me time. I'm warm it up, and I'll be there.
The static crashes are too loud. I wasn't able to copy. But you know what you got to do there, Rusty.
You want to
Lynn, are you there?
Yeah, why don't we just try Rusty in a little bit if we're still having people here.
He'll get things warmed up, and he'll be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is so noisy. We really need somebody up there because, man, I can barely hear anybody that I ought to have right here in the room with me. It's so noisy. All right, this is K5LYN returning. We're trying to talk vintage radio here tonight, but man, this weather system is all over my radio on the receive end. Anybody that hadn't checked in would like to give it a try, give me a call, K5LYN. Okay, 0 Alpha, something like that, give it a try.
Yeah, Whiskey Delta 0 Ambulance Mark, OPG, surprise, Nebraska. I'm on the hot water 12 Alpha, going into a the 3500 feet, into an LDG oxygenator in the behind high tower.
I may not know when he quits talking.
Thanks for letting me in. Delta 0 Alpha Hotel.
All right. Sir, I copied about 1% of that. Give us a few minutes. Another net control in North Texas is going to come in, and I think he can pick you up a lot better than I can. Can you give us a few minutes and try it again, over?
QSL.
Okay, I got that much. Man, it's tough tonight. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see if there's anybody else I can hear before Rusty comes on. This is K5LYN listening.
WA5EDX. Can you copy then?
EDX, Byron, I hear you fine.
Okay, well, I'm hearing you fine, so I thought I'd give it a shot, even though I'm barefoot as usual. Barefoot on this is WA5EDX, Byron in beautiful Bluffdale, an hour southwest of Fort Worth, in case you're not familiar with this metropolis. Tonight I'm on a Kenwood TS530 that I've done a little work on this week. MC50 mic, inverted V, up about 35 feet. The band is noisy, not good for just QSOing. So I'll turn it back to you. Lynn, I am copying you good. Jay, copying you real good too. So despite a few static crashes. We're glad to get those tornadoes through here yesterday, and then I'm too severe, but unless you were the one hit. But glad we got some clear weather and no more rain here for a couple of days. That's all I know for sure, Lynn. K5LYN, WA5EDX.
Okay, Byron. Yeah, 100% copy. Nice signal Yeah, the weather here has been just wonderful in spite of all the hell that everybody else has been going through. We had about 60 degrees and a beautiful clear day. I worked outside doing construction all day long, and it was just wonderful here, but I know that folks have had hell with this, even a tornado in New Orleans. I never even heard of that before. But I'm glad to hear that things are good on your barn. What else is new, over?
No, not too much. Yeah, tornadoes in December, a little bit of a rare thing. But I guess we have to live with it. We're going to get some cold fronts come through. It's a little chilly out in short sleeves today, unless you stayed in the sun and stayed working hard. But I wasn't working that hard. That's all, man. Thank you.
Okay, nice to hear you, Byron. Hang in there. All right, anybody else want to talk to me before I find out if the next net control is ready to pick up some people that I'm not hearing? This is K5LYN. Listening.
K5LYN, do you copy? This is November 0, Golf Victor Kilo.
I think I hear Kurt, is that you?
Yes, Lynn, it is me, over.
Okay, Kurt, I don't think I'm going to be able to get many of your words. Just a minute. Stand by just a minute. Let me see if WK5R is here, because he'll hear you so much better. Rusty, are you here? Well, Rusty is coming. He was in his mobile. He was going to be on the air soon. Kurt, I know it's you. Make a transmission. Let's see how much we can copy, over.
Okay, Lynn, this is N0 Golf Victor Kilo in South Central Nebraska. And I'm on the Galaxy GT550. Galaxy GT550, 444 mic, running a Galaxy 2000 amplifier. Galaxy 2000 amplifier to an off-center pin antenna. Something about 30 feet, and I got the whole GT550 ready, over.
Did you turn it back to me, Kurt? Okay. I know you've got the Galaxies up and running. They're sounding great. I'm amazed you can hear me. Is it as noisy up there as it is down here, over?
Not too bad. About an F9, 7 to 9.
Yeah, terrible here. Terrible here. All right. Let me see. Rusty, are you here yet?
Yeah, I just got here, man. Go ahead.
All right. I'm trying to talk to N0 GVK. Kurt is in there, and I get about 50% of it. Say hello to him, will you? And then you take it.
Okie doke, I'll try it. This is WK5R, and you're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. And I'm on my usual stuff, the Kenwood GS590. I'm using the hand mic tonight. Then I'm driving the Homebrew GS35B amplifiers into the Homebrew fan dipole at 50 feet, and there we are. Okay, N0 GBK, are you there, Kurt?
Yeah, Rusty, how do you copy?
I copy you, okay, go ahead.
Okay, WK5R from N0 GBK. I'm on the Galaxy GT550 station, Rusty, and I'm using a 444B. Got the matching beat panel, matching watt meter, matching speaker, and I'm running about 500 watts of the Galaxy 2000B amplifier. Galaxy 2000B amplifier uses 10 Bluetooth, and I'm using off-center fit antenna up about 30 feet. WK5R from GBK. How copy, Randy?
I copied everything there, Kurt. Yeah, the GB550 station sounds good as usual. Appreciate you checking in there. Alrighty, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. WA0HH, AAH, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. I'm only on 5 Whiskey Delta Zero, Alpha Hotel. I'm just northeast of Turd up there in the PTH is it's about 80 miles straight west of Omaha. I'm on the hot water club off of the station with that D104 mic and the D1000 with the 35 speed. Into the And thanks for letting me in. WKYR from WD0AH.
Okay, yeah, the old he's kept Hot Water 12, I believe you said it was, is sounding good there. Appreciate you checking in. Okay, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. That one I can't get. Anybody else copying? I'm sorry, it's not going to work tonight. I didn't get any of that. I just could tell somebody was there. Okay, there was something ending in Lima, and I think you were in Nebraska. Is that correct? Oh, got it. JLG. I got it that time. Go ahead. Roger. Drake Station sounds good there. I got it all that time. I had to tune my ears up there. Appreciate you checking in. Okay, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Anybody else out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited, Nick? Come now. I think that's it, Lance. K5LYN, WK5R. Take her away.
Well, Rusty, thanks for rescuing us. We were fit to be tied here because it is so noisy, and we couldn't hear the folks north at all, so I'm really glad you got here. Yeah, let's go around the table one last time and call it a night, because, boy, we've been fighting a storm here. This is K5LYN, the Vintage Radio Boat Anchors Net. Anybody want to talk to me before we call it a night? I'm listening. All I heard was the roaring. Jay, you still there? You want to give it one last shot?
Oh, I might as well. I think that's about all I got left in me. But, all right, folks, this is Boat Anchors Unlimited. Anybody out there wants to check in we hadn't talked to yet or needs anything, come now. By George, I think we've done it.
Well, we struggled through 40 minutes.
That wasn't too bad. We still had over 20.
Well, I'm ready to call it a night, and Matt wanted me to let him know that we're about to wind her down, so I'll text him to that effect. Rusty, you want to put the cap on it?
I will do that, and I'm sorry I didn't make it. I didn't think I was going to make it at all. I had a little short field trip this afternoon to take the band students down to march in the Christmas parade. And I thought it was going to be about 8 o'clock when I got through, and I knew y'all would be done by then, but they got done pretty quick, so I made it back. So, all right. Is there anybody else out there that wants to check into the Boat Anchors Unlimited net? Before we close it, come now.
10-0 GDK recheck.
Okay, the recheck, go ahead.
Yeah, Rusty, this is N0 Golf Victor Kilo, turned up here in Nebraska. Well, I was going to put out a watch out there. I'm looking for a Galaxy Lima Alpha 550. That's LA550. That's the matching amplifier for the GT550 series. So, if you ever run across one of those, just shoot me an email. I'm good on QRZ, Rusty, over.
Okay, Kirk. Folks, listen up. Kirk is looking for a Lima Alpha 550. It's a Galaxy Lima Alpha 550 amplifier. It's the matching one to the GT 550. He's looking for one of those. Anybody want to cross one? He's good on QRZ, so just shoot him an email there. Appreciate it, Kurt.
Might put his call out. Other folks might not be able to copy it.
Okay, go ahead and relay, Jay.
Yeah, Kurt's call is November 0, Golf Victor Kilo. So if you got one of them amps you'd want to sell, you might send him an email at November 0, Golf Victor Kilo.
All right, thank you, Jay. Okay, last call for anybody anywhere for the Bodeckers Unlimited net. Come now. Hearing nothing, I think everybody that checked in. Again, I apologize for not being here, but I had other obligations. We'll look for all y'all again, I guess, next week. I don't know how close that falls to, you know whose day. We'll see. Well, this is WK5R, now closing the Bodeckers Unlimited net and returning the frequency to normal amateur abuse.
Okay. Thanks to all the heroes that gave it a try tonight. Great net. 73 K5LYN.